Hello and with me, Winter Android, to another video Weekly Engine, which this week, 2 of the 3 anime that I had left for the season I was watching have ended. So, go over those, starting off with Summer Pockets, which was another good key visual novel adaptation, I guess. And I did actually manage to correctly guess the order of the routes that I was going to do, with Kamome first, then Tsumugi, Ao, Shiraha, and then Umi, with each of them basically getting 4 episodes for each of their routes, except for Shiraha, who only got 3 basically, but was kind of made up due to her role in Umi's route, I guess, considering Shiraha is Umi's mother. But yeah, I still don't really fully understand all the supernatural things going on in the anime, to be honest, considering Kamome is a ghost or something of the sort. Tsumugi, I think, is actually a teddy bear or something. And then Alan and Shiraha kind of just have powers, I guess, along with Umi due to her being Shira's daughter, obviously. But yeah, still don't really understand all that stuff very much. But at the very least, I think the canon ending to the visual novel, I'm guessing, is Shiraha's route, because that is the only way Umi would actually exist. Because if you did not get Shiraha's route, then Umi would not have ever been born, and it wouldn't be able to have time traveled back in time. So, yeah. I'm not exactly all that sure about it, considering the ending there in the anime is kind of eh. Second half of the final episode there was basically a quick short route in a world where Umi just doesn't exist, I guess. Because Hidari didn't really even get to know anyone on the island and just went there, helped sort things in the storage there, which he never got to do before. So, don't really understand it all that much. But it was good anime, that's for sure. I think that's all I really have to mention there, so moving on to Sword of the Demon Hunter, which was a good anime, I guess. Basically just follows the life of Genya, with a bunch of time jumps throughout the story, basically, with some random jumps to the present day, I guess, as well. But, yeah. Start off with, I guess, when it comes to that first episode. Honestly, all I have to say there is that literally everyone involved is to blame for what happened, because I'm pretty sure any of them actually making a different decision could have prevented it from happening. So, yeah. But after the events in that first episode there, basically, the anime kind of changes into a bit of a mystery anime, I guess. Kind of. With Genya kind of going around helping people and dealing with demons and stuff. Which very slowly builds up the confrontation that will eventually happen when it comes to Suzune at some point, considering we didn't get to that in this season. Honestly, not exactly sure how far into the story we're currently at, considering, yeah, not much to really go off of when it comes to the progression, I feel like. But overall, when it comes to the anime, I guess, it's had production issues without the question, considering it is made by Yokohama, so yeah. Considering that, though, I'm honestly surprised it only had a single delay, so that's good, I guess. But honestly, I am hoping that it can get another season, preferably with a different studio, obviously. But yeah, I kind of just want to see the rest of the story adapted at this point, considering it is honestly good from what I'm seeing so far with the story of the season. But yeah, that's all I gotta say currently for that stuff. So when it comes to other anime stuff I got to mention, I guess, is the fact that I started to watching Strike the Blood again, so I can finally try and finish it. Currently, as of recording this, I've only managed to rewatch the first season, and that's it. Kinda got thrown for a loop a bit due to Azur Lane, to be honest. Cause, yeah, Azur Lane went and did an update on Sunday, which is very rare, in which they went and added this Islands Planner thing, which is basically a completely different game within Azur Lane. So, yeah, that's a bit of a time sink to try and get through things on that, which is taking away from time I could be spending watching anime, so that's annoying. But at the very least, when it comes to the Islands Planner, I guess I've gotten up development level up to level 17 currently, out of a total of 50, and that's just in a few days, so yeah, not doing that bad, I guess. But honestly, I think the biggest problem I currently have is the fucking farm just cannot produce enough crap to do all the research and try and get the requests done and stuff, so yeah. The farm is kind of a bit of a bottleneck. When it comes to like wood and the mine, those not as much, but they kind of are a little bit of a problem, but nowhere near as much of a problem as the farm is. I think that's mostly a result of the fact that everything on the farm basically finishes within an hour, and I do not get on the game every single fucking hour to harvest and then plant more seeds. So I only had a single farm slot to work with when it comes to getting someone to work on there for me. So over less than half the actual farm I actually have there is actually able to be used efficiently. Yeah. But I guess that's basically everything that I really have to mention there currently. Next week, Witch Watch ends. Final anime for this season that I'm watching, so yeah. But before that ends, going to have more anime to watch, cause next season starting, but I'm not going to mention any of that crap until next week. So, yeah. Also probably will start going back to all the new anime from this season, and trying to watch the better ones and that. Because the whole reason why I changed up how I watched anime was purely just so I could weed out all the generic crap that I don't really want to waste time watching. So, yeah, I'll go back and watch a bunch of stuff, I guess, over the next few weeks. But yeah, there is the end of this video here. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.